one of, if not my favorite character. So I just went to PAX and I cosplayed her there, and it was so much fun to like finally cosplay again. So I'm in the mood to do it again, so I thought I'd make a video out of it. So this is mainly going to be like me doing my makeup. I'll like put a wig on and stuff later on, and I'll like show off the outfit, but for the most part it's kind of like a makeup tutorial. So I know I've done a lot of like makeup triggers lately, but it's kind of just what I've had the desire to do. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the video. So the first thing I actually want to do is light this woodwick candle. Yay! I love woodwick candles. They're so nice. My grandma usually gets me them for like Christmas. This is one of them. This is cinnamon, 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 chai, 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 cinnamon chai. It smells really good. It's really strong, and it took me a while to get used to how strong it was. But now I'm just like, oh my god, it smells like the holidays, you know? It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it. Okay, let's light it. I just kind of want this to like crackle in the background, you know? I think it sounds so nice. It reminds me so much of like cozy season, you know? I'm gonna put them right over there. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is brush out my hair so that I can put my wig cap on. And so, I guess I'll just talk about some random things. So, I've been cosplaying for a really long time. I started cosplaying when I was in middle school. So, I've been going to cons for over a decade now. I am a lot less into it now than I used to be. It used to be like my thing. Like, at least for 10 years it was my thing, you know? It was my main hobby. It was what I spent all my time doing. It's what I looked forward to. And I wasn't the best at it. I had fun, and like I had some decent ones. But you know, I look at a lot of them now and I'm like, I could do a lot better on that now, you know? Because I was pretty young when I made them, and I think better these days. I can make things better, so yeah. The next thing I'm going to do is tie my hair up. I usually just do a lower ponytail. There are a lot better ways to tie up your hair if you want your wig cap and wig to stay on longer. Like, if you want less of a bump, then you could braid your hair, you know, and then lay it flat and pin it to your head, and that will make it so you don't have like a lumpy wig. But I don't really care. perfectionist when it comes to cosplay than I used to be, so yep, that's gonna be fine. Alright. Here's the wig cap. And I also have some bobby pins. Also, like, if you guys ever want to skip around in videos, I really don't mind. I'm kind of the same way sometimes. And I'm gonna start putting timestamps in my videos for you guys. So I hope that can be helpful and you can find what you're looking for. Or if you aren't gonna find what you're looking for, you don't have to waste your time, you know? So, yeah, let's put this wig cap on. I start from the back and make sure I get the hair in there first and bring it forward. Push my hair forward and then I pin the back. I don't have my headphones yet, by the way, so I don't know how this sounds. I will put them on though once I have this on. I'm not gonna do as many as I would normally do because I'm not actually going anywhere, but when I go to conventions I would do usually like here, and like another set back there. But there we go, the wig cap is on and I'm going to put my headphones on real quick. Okay, I think that sounds better. You can still kind of hear it, but it's not as loud. Okay, so actually the very first thing I'm going to do is put on some hand sanitizer. Sorry. This is Winter Spice and Vanilla from Bath & Body Works. This is very old. This was my mom's and it's at least like 7 or 8 years old probably, but I've been able to use up the stash now that we've been going through COVID, so yeah. Okay. It's got like cool like blue beads. Okay, that was a mistake. That's fine. That was a mistake. It's fine. Everything is fine. It also smells like the holidays. I have a holiday theme here going because I'm also going to use some holiday highlighters. So, 'tis the season, y'all. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is spray this hydrating setting milky mist from Pixie. I have moisturized today, but it's been quite a few hours, so I'm gonna put this on before I put my makeup on, just to give it a little bit of a moisturizing boost. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Open. Opening my mouth like immediately after that was a very big mistake, and I think we all knew that, but here we are. So while this dries, I'm gonna show you the primers I'm going to use. So this is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This is just a little tiny sample. I've had it for quite a while. Yeah. depending on how much makeup I end up doing during school, I may just buy another travel size, or I'm just gonna go with a different one entirely, because that shit's expensive, y'all. The other one I have is not expensive though. It's from Elf. You should tell me if you prefer tapping up close on this side of the mic, or if you prefer it back here on this side of the mic. Side 1, side 2. I think this is my favorite. It's just like a deeper sound. Okay, so this is that time to set in, so I'm going to put this one on this area where my pores are the biggest. I'm just going to, I got like a little bit on there. I'm just going to dab all over, a very small amount at first, and candle's pretty loud. I am breaking out. I've been breaking out for a while, but it's a lot better because I have been modifying my skincare routine. I've been like doing an elimination thing, and I've definitely found at least 1 or 2 things that was making it really bad. So we'll see if I'm gonna have to cut something else out again, or if this will clear up. Alright, we're gonna put this on the rest of the face. I just go like, put a hole in here, and I just rub it in. Alright, nice. Okay, I'm just getting a little tacky, and I will also put my eye primer on. It is the Milani eyeshadow primer. It always makes my stuff redder. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but alright. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. I am not using all that. Just tap it on. I got so much on there by accident. Okay. I have a mirror over here, by the way. You can probably tell, but just FYI. I always go down here too. Okay. So those are tacky for sure. Next thing is this palette. This is the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I've had this since I was in high school. But yeah. There it is. I'm going to take this shade and put it all over my lid with this brush. Okay. just to set the concealer and neutralize it, the colors on my eyelid. You can hear it. Alright, next eye. Discolored, and it helps set that primer. I'm going to move the candle. If you like the candle, let me know, but I can hear it pretty loudly through my headphones, so I'm gonna move it. But like, if you like it, I'll keep it next time. Is start my eyeshadow look. This is a very simple eyeshadow look. It's pretty different from how I would have done cosplay makeup in the past. I would have been pretty heavy on eyeliner and changing my face shape before, eye shape before, but with this look I don't use any eyeliner at all. I just kind of like rely on creating a brightened eye effect so that it makes my eyes look bigger even though I don't have any eyeliner on. So I'm going to take this palette again. Building it up in the crease and kind of bringing it up here on the end so that it doesn't get lost when I start putting the darker colors in there, and it keeps that gradient just like that, right? Okay. Next one. I have two different shaped eyes. I learned when I started doing makeup, so my eyes never quite look the same. And that's actually part of the reason I didn't want to do eyeliner for this look this time around, because I didn't want to mess up. I wanted to sleep in as much as I could before PAX came up. And so I opted not to do eyeliner because I would have done all my shadow, and then I would have had to do the eyeliner, and I would have like messed up the eyeliner and had to redo it all, and I would have ended up just not doing eyeliner anyway, so just skipped it. This color still on this brush. And just put it only on the outer part here. I'm trying to build the illusion of a deeper without using eyeliner to like use a line to make it look like a cartoon and physically change the shape of my eye. Not physically, but you know what I mean. Instead I just focus on the shadows to do the work for me. Okay. Do it on this side too. There we go. Bring it up a bit. There's not much left on this brush, so I'm just kind of like blending out this edge now, kind of moving it, like manipulating it to kind of look like the other as much as I can. Good. Very good. So I'm going to continue to darken this crease, and I'm going to use some warmer tone colors. I'm actually going to use my contouring palette for this. I'm going to use that shade in the middle, the bronzer shade. Okay. Taking this one right here on a smaller fluffy brush. This is a Sigma brush. A Sigma, I don't know, it's also wiped away, but it's a little bit smaller and denser, less fluffy, and I'm going to use that to really kind of fit this into my crease and really start to make this outer corner more defined. Wow, it looks a lot stronger on camera. But you can see how it's really just, I don't know, I think my eye looks bigger. Even though this is not really the part that makes it look the biggest. That will come after the crease work. For those of you who don't know what PAX is, it's a series of conventions. They have it in more than one place, but it is a massive video gaming convention. I live in Seattle, so obviously I went to the one in Seattle. And I tell you what, it was incredibly small this year. I was expecting it to be a lot smaller, but this was smaller than I even thought it would be. I'm really glad I went. I had a lot of fun. It was really nice to not sure who it's by though, it doesn't say, and it's been a very long time since I got it. I think it might be an indie brand. Most likely. Okay, I'm going to take a denser, smaller, fluffy brush now. Wait for this massive truck to go by and just put this in the very outer crease. Lower down and out, almost creating a triangle-like shape. And do it to the other side. It looks a lot more warm toned on camera than it is in real life. It's a lot cooler toned. I think it's interesting how much warmer it's coming off on camera, but it still gives the same effect. So yeah, there is that. So that is what I do to the crease. It's super easy. I'm just wiping my hands off. It's super easy. Barely an inconvenience, some might say. And this next part is, I think, the part that really brings the big-eyed look into effect. So, this is a very old highlighter. It's come out of its compact. It is even chipped on the corner. But this is from, Makeup Revolution. I got this a very long time ago. But it's a really pretty gold toned highlighter. I am going to be putting it on this inner part of my eye. I'm not putting it on the center, just the inner part of the eye, and as well as down here to really open up my eyes. And then with the darker outside and the lighter inside, it creates the illusion of bigger eyes, which is what I want for this cosplay, just with a lot less hassle. Okay, I'm taking the e.l.f. eye crease brush. This is my favorite brush for the inner corner. Yeah, sometimes I'll put it here or here, but for the most part, absolute must-have for many years. This is what I use for the inner corner. Okay, I'm going to, I usually go here now, just take this and start. I think, actually, I'm going to spray my brush a bit. Just leave it, and get more powder on there, and yeah, there we go, much stronger. I am bringing it up here too, bringing it up past the crease, That sound means somebody's coming into my building. Nice. You can see how it goes like into there. I think I'm going to use a bit of a lighter highlighter too. This is like the third time or something that this palette has made it into a video, but I'm going to use this one right here. And really put it up. There you go. You can see it just kind of, it comes off so much better not on camera, but it opens the eye a lot and contrasts the darker crease. So I'm just going to do that on the other side. There, up in there, get it up in there. Okay, and then the other one back on top of it. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is just put some darker eyeshadow near my lash line so that it will help the mascara blend in. Go back into the Natural Mattes palette and go into this shade and this shade and just put that right here. Lash line. Just gonna help with the mascara. Just like that. It also kind of helps with the shape without you having to do blot out eyeliner. I have some. So here's some pictures of the makeup from packs. I really like how it turned out. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is start our face makeup. We're going to start with this beauty blender. I really like the beauty blender. My favorite sponge is the Real Techniques orange sponge, but this one, I mean, I got it for Christmas and it works great. So I may as well use it, right? Okay, I'm gonna go get this wet real quick. Oh no, I just got this wet. And I am going to start with my foundation. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tint Moisturizer. It's really nice. It's great for people with dry skin and who like low to medium coverage. I do one pump on each side of my face. So I'm just going to put this on the wide side and start spotting it around my face. forgot to do my eyebrows. I don't know what type of mouth sounds people really like. It's not a trigger I really listened to until recent times. I feel like it's been bigger. I don't know if it's been bigger, at least it's always a thing amongst YouTubers I watch. So, you know. Okay. And now we'll do it on the other side. I would use the makeup palette that I use in the makeup triggers video, but I don't know where I put it. Wow, this is definitely a lot more than what I had on the other side. I'm just gonna bring some of it over there under that eye. Okay. So as far as My Hero Academia goes, Ochako is definitely, I think my favorite character. I just think she's so, bring it down the neck, by the way, so wholesome, and, she just wants to do things for her family, and she really loves her friends, and she works so hard, and she's just so cute. I just love her, a lot. But aside from her, my two favorite characters are probably Mirio and Deku, because they are also very wholesome, and, they show a lot of character growth, and, stuff like that, and I just love it. I just love it. I love that anime. I think it's very refreshing. Yeah. So I've put this foundation on. Looking good. It's actually covered a lot of my dark circles right now. Just to be accurate to how I did it at PAX, though, I will also put on the concealer. I put the concealer on because it's cosplay, and I just feel like concealer can really add to a cosplay, especially if photos are being taken. So I will put that on. This is the Kasha Don't Settle Concealer, and this is a really nice concealer. It's a lower coverage too, so it's not going to look unnatural with this lower coverage foundation. I don't put very much of it on anyway, so planes in every video. Please expect that. Expect cars, expect planes. You should even probably expect breaking bottles and blasting music. And I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. I live in Greek Row, right next to the University of Washington. So I'm putting some here, and then just putting some right here too. And using this side of the sponge, this side of the sponge, to press and pull it out, and then down and blend it in, you know. This will just help cover and kind of lift the eye. Oh, I got an itch. Alright, do it on the other side. next thing that I'm going to do is set my under eyes with my number 7 Perfect Light press powder. This is a really nice powder. I got it because one of my favorite makeup YouTubers, Jessica Braun, really likes it and highly recommended it, so I got it and I really like it too. It's just like a really nice, it's just it's like a nice light powder that's really thin and fine, and it kind of just helps even out the under eye and brighten it and like help fill in like lines. Yeah. So I've been putting this on with the PH Cosmetics number 3 brush, which is just kind of like a denser kind of, I don't know how to, it's just a brush, y'all. And I put this on here, tap off the excess, and lightly start pressing it in. And it just looks so nice. Very good. Very good. You can probably tell the light is starting to change. It's because I got natural lighting in front of me. So, okay, the next thing I'm going to do is just add some depth below here with some eyeshadow. This also really helps open up the eye. I really like how it looks. I do this every time I do makeup. I feel wrong if I don't have bottom eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use the same palette and take these brown colors right here and kind of stamp it on heavy on the outside, kind of connecting it to the upper part, and thinner as you move in, leaving room between the two, the dark shadow and the lighter shadow on the inner part. And I mean, I think you can tell the difference. It looks, I like it. I like it. I just fluff that out with a fluffy brush. Kind of keeping the blending to the outer part. Yes. Okay, so the next thing I do is I contour. I don't contour a ton for her because she kind of has like that bubbly, cute personality, and I think probably like a bit of a rounder face, which I already have. So I just kind of sculpt the face and a tiny bit of the cheekbones. So I'm gonna use that same contour palette, contour palette. But this time I'm going to use this darker shade right here. Okay. Alright. Take any excess off. One swipe there. One swipe there. One swipe here. One swipe here. Along the very top. And blend it out. Pulling up. It's a lot stronger than I intended it to be, but that's okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Eyeshadow Look. No, actually, I think it works. It's fine. Okay, that looks good. Actually, need to blend this part out more. Kind of rounding out the cheekbone, actually. That's what I should do. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows, so I just used this tiny little boy brow from Glossier. Love this stuff. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. But a Glossier store just opened in Seattle, so I get to do that. Just start in the middle, darkest part in the middle, go outward. And then very light in the front. This isn't what her eyebrows look like. She has like little tiny dots for eyebrows, but I don't want to cover my eyebrows, so. Alright. Middle, 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 middle. Out, 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 out. Put it in the middle, and then we will take it out. Alright. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I'm gonna take whatever is left on this brush and just go down the sides of my nose. And that's all I really do. So the next part is blush. Blush is one of my favorite things, honestly. I just love how it looks. It makes everything better, which is crazy because I used to hate blush. I would leave it out of everything, and now I'm like, I can't imagine a life without blush. Like, what the heck? So I'm going to use my stipple brush. Stipple, 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 I don't have very good articulation. Forgive me. Stipple, 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 okay, and I'm going to use my favorite palette, which has absolutely seen better days. Here's how I do blush. Yep, that's how I do it. Heavy on this one, heavy on this one. Make sure to take off a lot of the first one because I want it to be buildable. And so usually I would put my blush right here in this area because that's kind of light look I like. But Ochako has blush. Her blush is very pronounced. There again, they're drawn like very round, like actual circles. But I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna focus my blush here very strong. Especially just in this corner. It's very anime-like. And just kind of, you know, bring it up and under down on my chin. And this is just something I do with like all my makeup. I just think it's cute. Okay. Very anime. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is once again use a spray. This one though is the Glow Mist from Pixie. So I can't actually tell if this is like a lot. Put it down the bridge of the nose and on the tip. And on the cupid's bow. That's something I just do all the time too. Like I kind of married this look with things I do with all my makeup looks with things that will help with the anime look, you know? Okay, so I'm sure you can tell that I changed the lighting. Obviously, it looks very different. But it was starting to get too dark outside, so this is what we're doing. We're really almost done anyway, so you can tell the glow mist really made me glow. And then the next thing we're going to do is mascara. This is the last step on the eyes. Almost the makeup too. This is my favorite mascara ever. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This has been my favorite mascara for years. And I finally just got a new tube for my birthday. So I'm going to use it. I've been using it for every makeup look now. Okay. Let's do it. This mascara is so good. Start at the base. Go up. Really focusing on the outer part of the lashes. That's the part you want to be the fullest and longest. Look how much bigger that makes the eye look. Isn't that like crazy? I love this mascara. So I've noticed this video is like really long and there's a lot of parts where I am just not talking or doing anything because I'm not used to doing ASMR at the same time. So I'm going to probably edit this down a lot. But if you want to see an unedited version, I can post that too. You just have to tell me if you want it. But otherwise, this is already like over an hour long. And a lot of it doesn't even have ASMR sounds. So, yeah. Beautiful. And then I go personally. I'm just being dramatic. And then the final thing I do is usually put on a lipstick. This is the Lipstick Queen. Lipstick in Medieval. It's one of those ones that changes based on your like body. Like it's different for everybody. But yeah, I just think it's nice and subtle. Looks really good. So I'm going to put that on. Just wipe the foundation off of my lips. Just gives it a really nice, like, a little extra, you know? I think it looks really good. That's the makeup look. I'm going to go put on the costume real quick, or parts of it, and then I'll come back. So, yeah. Alright, I am back and I am in my cosplay. Yeah, I am in the UA uniform. I got my wig on. Let's see. Okay, so that's so annoying. Like, there should be a button here, but because it's not accurate, like, it's only 2 buttons. But these should have been so much closer together, so like, it doesn't like stay close. I'm not super stoked about it, but make some fabric sounds. That's it. Thank you so much for watching me.